Hi, I'm Tim Van Milligan. Today I'm going to talk to you about the greatest marketing tool that I think I've discovered, and that's YouTube, what you're watching right now. Now, the way we use this for marketing is we want to compare people and find out where they're similar. So I'm going to show you a couple of videos today, and these are about dating. And basically, these people on the videos are explaining how to find a date. Now, they are women, and the first thing we want to do is to type them. What is their personality type? Now, the first video I'm going to show you is of a person that I call the strategist personality type. So here's the video.
This is what I've come up with. I'm a teenager too, so from what I've seen at my school, some guys just don't get it. I mean, you're either trying too hard or not trying at all. Take this from a girl's point of view. It's not that complicated. Alright, so let's just dive right in. Tip number 1, be yourself. Now, I know this sounds really cliche and all, but honestly, it's the best policy. Stop trying so hard. A girl's gonna like you for who you are, not who you pretend to be. Don't be so
Okay, so I want you to keep that video in the back of your mind and then listen to this next video. And what you want to do is to see if they use the same words. And if they use the same words, then we want to discover why they use the same words, because this goes back into their personality type. Now, this woman that's next on this next video, now she is also a strategist type person. So I'm giving you two strategist persons to watch here.
Dating tips for men from a woman. The best way to impress women is to show you are confident, capable, and comfortable in your own skin. You have to be yourself, no bragging or boasting or playing a persona. Women like...
Okay, did you catch that? They were both basically saying the same thing. They were both recommending to men to be yourself. Okay, now that's what I wanted you to pick up. Be yourself. Now, this next woman that you're going to hear, now she's a different personality type. She is what I call a morale officer. She wants everybody to get along. Now, listen to what she says about how to get a date.
But take a guy who could care less, who's just laid back and going with the flow and not putting on a big show to impress anybody. Basically, a guy who's engaged in authentically being himself, and women are going to be drawn to that like moths to a flame.
Okay, so did you hear that? Now, she didn't use the words be yourself. She used the words be authentic. Now, that subtle difference is huge. Now, you think being yourself and being authentic is the same thing. It's not. We have two different personality types, and they mean different things to each of these personality types. For example, the strategist females. Now, remember, there's 4 different kinds of personalities. Everybody thinks the world is just human beings. It's not. The human beings are separated into categories. It's like an army. And an army needs 4 things. You need warriors to fight. You need strategists to plan the battle. You need logistics people to, funnel supplies and weapons and training into the army. And then you also need the morale officers who kind of care for the army, to keep the army cohesive. The doctors and nurses, also keeping their head on straight, so that they will go out and they're fighting as a unit. So the human population is an army, and so what we're seeing is different sections of the army. So the strategist female. Now, why does she say be yourself? Now, think of like a person who's making a strategy for an army. What you need is information, and the information has to be accurate. You can't have lies. So when she says be yourself, she wants you, the one woman said, strip away everything. Don't pretend you're something you're not. Because a strategist, in order to make an accurate battle plan that's going to succeed, has to be, based on truth. So she wants truth. Now, the woman that says be authentic, now she is different. You think of a morale officer. What does being authentic mean? Now it's more than just being truthful. And I kind of think of like an onion, you're peeling off layers. So we're down to the truth level already, but she wants to go down another layer. She wants to get into the core. There was that movie a long time ago, I forget the name of it, where these old people found these pods in the water, and inside the pods were people. And the people would strip off their skin and show their inner self, and it was this bright, glowing person. And that's what the morale officer thinks is inside of each human being they come in contact with. This bright, pure person that radiates energy. And so when she says be authentic, that's what she wants. She wants you to, strip away the truth down to the inner core. So that is why we use these videos, because they allow us to see inside the personality of people. And if you'd like to learn more about this, come to customersecrets.com. Well, I'll explain all this, and I'll show you in the personality marketing manual everything you need to know about your customers, the 4 different types: the warriors, the logistics officers, the strategists, and the morale officers. So my name is Tim Van Milligan. Come to customersecrets.com.